Alright guys, we're back working on off-leash recall. And so we do have we got two of the little deaf dogs here. Birdie and then Snowy River. So I'm going to start my pager. Oh, and Crystal's like, we've got three of them. She just cannot deal with any editing errors in these videos. Okay, yes, the third one is the little bulldog. So, remember what I told you the little bulldog did the other day? Oh, you know what we need to do, Crystal, too? After, we need to get something round and draw a round red circle around his eye. Then he can be, that's what he can be for the weekend. All right, there goes the little bulldog. I'm going to start my pager. Oh, look at him go. So this has taken us about a month to get to this point, you guys. Again, you know, when you see these videos of, you know, in 10 minutes you can get them doing this, that, and the other, it takes, you know, time. And you are going to have to start it slightly before with these deaf ones. Get that chocolate one over there. Gemma? Gemma's been pretty good, Carol, but I gotta tell you, she started barking this morning at 5 o'clock. I don't know if she was doing that with you, but... Hershey is very nosy, and he's going to have this collar. I'm not convinced that you don't also need a backup with him, because he has got to have it on. Listen, mister. You know, and again, it's nothing he's intentionally doing, girl. It's just kind of how he sees the world. Hershey? He's very suspicious, and he likes to chase things. All right, well, there's that little bulldog way down there. Starting my pager. That's a big handshake. Oh, look at him go. You'd never know. All right, let's go. Anyway, guys, Nina, remember, Nina's where I got the little bulldog from. I don't know if you guys remember Sheba, the shepherd that we trained not that long ago. It was Sheba and Andy. Anyway, well, now they want to put Sheba in rescue. Birdie. Tyson. So anyway, Mike, he's ready to go, but I'm going to insist, Tyson, that you guys get a crate for him. This dog has got to have somewhere, listen, this dog has got to have somewhere to hide when there's a thunderstorm. And I can tell you right now, there's a thunderstorm every day around here. But I can now force him out of there. I mean, if there's a thunderstorm and you guys have to take a bath, I mean, that's going to be a problem. Oh, look at the little bulldog. Look at him go. All right, I got that little chihuahua. Molly! Oh, she's one of the fastest. Whoops. Oh, look at the little bulldog swimming. He doesn't have what you really consider a good swimming style. Not that one. All right, I'm going to do my pager on that little bulldog. Holding it down, holding it down. Holding it down. Getting nothing, getting nothing. I have my nick here. Let's start out. There we go. I'm going to tell you what it was, you guys. I only had my nick on. I only had it on 20, but the water was more interesting. This is Hershey. So what I did right there, Ann. Is there somebody over there in the bushes? Who's missing? Birdie, get on, Birdie. Start my pager right now. Holding it down. Holding it down. There we go. I didn't turn the collar. This is Birdie's modus operandi. Maybe this collar isn't on or something. Because it's like, oh no. Yeah, that collar isn't on or something. you not turn it on? It's dead. All right, let's go. Birdie doesn't really need it. But that wasn't too good of a demonstration. In fact, let's just say that was a demonstration of what happens with a deaf dog when the collar goes in. All right, come on, let's go back here. Look at my little bulldog. And you really, for deaf dogs, you guys, you really do need to have 2 collars. But I can't blame Crystal because I just said, oh, just put that on. He doesn't even really need it. Like, okay. Hershey. Gemma. Gemma. All right, I'm going to get that little bulldog. Oh, yes. That little bulldog goes into prey drive, and, you know, it's basically very pit bull-like. It becomes very focused on its prey, and there's no stopping it. Sans the collar. So for that dog, all right, I'm going to get Snowy River. I mean, you don't get a much better recall than that. All right, where'd that little bulldog go around the corner? Hold it down. Oh, there he comes. All right, let's go. Holding it down, holding it down. Oh, and look at him run. He started to kind of eye that dog because he saw it rolling around. That little bulldog strikes me as the type. They're not thinking dogs, they're reacting dogs. That little bulldog strikes me as the type that if another dog started having a seizure, it might start going after it. Crystal's like, she can totally see it. Just because they're like pit bulls in that they're triggered by the environment. And that's what it is. They're not thinking, they're reactive. All right, look at that little bulldog. So I added a couple nicks earlier. You're going to have to do that with a little bulldog like this. Hershey, he likes to wander. Alright, looks like they didn't cut back here. Lori got mad at me because I had given her this shepherd. Then I found out she was tying it up out there in the yard, so I made her give it back. So now she's mad at me. Oh, so I'm going to tell you what's happening. Hershey's wandering into the bushes. I'm going to get him. Pop, pop, pop. Hershey! And what I did right there, you guys, this is what I want you guys at home to do. Before I said anything, I went pop, pop, pop and added the name. With the collar. There are pit bulls that cannot be. I don't know. This has been a long time ago. I actually think I have some old footage of that. There was this big red pit bull that this guy's brought here. Its name was Bull. It was like Checkers on steroids. Oh, that little bulldog's trying to go in the bushes. Might have found something in there. I don't want Snowy River in there either. That could be the baby deer. Doing my pager. Doing my pager. Here it comes. With Hershey. Hershey! So when they disappear like that, what I did, I did the same thing right there.
Look, Callie.
What? Oh, she broke out?
Yeah.
I would have noticed it at some point. Anyway, that's Alex. We got her back. So I'm going to give her to my uncle after we get her a little bit more trained. Let's go. Just comes and blends into the pack. As you can see, she's out of Eli. She looks just like him. Alex! Alex. Lori didn't call her Alex. She called her Chet. Alex. Uh-oh, you see what's happening now? That little bulldog is getting ready to try to break bad on the new dog. And what you need to do with one like that really is just, what a good dog though. She followed south. Get on that little deck one. Look at her go. It's fascinating training to her. A planet, I tell you. I don't get that little bulldog. What I don't want is that little bulldog going off after that shepherd. I'm gonna get Snowy River. This dog has a pretty recall. We have never used long lines on these dogs, you guys. We've never used long lines. I'm going to do the bulldog and Snowy River together. There's only something back there. All right, I'm going to get that bulldog. Snowy River. Okay, my fingers are greasy. I'm going to tell you right now, that little bulldog better reappear. Oh, Hershey's walking away. But you've got to say that's pretty good. This dog just appears in the pack. Gemma! It just appears with the group, and then they all sort of just accept it. All right, let's go this way. I don't know what's not. All right, get on Snowy River. Get her, hurry. Oh, never mind. All right, good. She's going to go back there with it. I'm going to hit my pager. So we've never used long lines on these dogs. And I'm not saying you guys at home shouldn't do it. All right, I'm going to get that little bulldog. There's my little bulldog. I'm going to get Snowy River. All right, I'm going to get Gemma. Gemma! Snowy River. All right, I can tell you what happened here. Remember we used to use that little bulldog. What's happening is that little bulldog's going into prey mode. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I just upped my nick a little bit right there and I kicked him out of it. The problem is once they engage in that, all right, look, Hershey's chasing. I'm gonna get that little bulldog. I'm gonna get Snowy River. Hershey! Ah, look at my little Snowy River go. Comes Hershey, that bulldog shouldn't be too far behind. I'm going to tell you that's exactly what's happening to that bulldog. It's just going into prey drive. Oh, here it comes through the bushes. Hershey! And I'm going to tell you what, you better be ready to turn your nick up when that happens. And let's get over here because Alex is probably going to run to the water and they're all going to... Can you come hang on to this? I got too much in my hands. But yeah, you better be prepared to shut that little bulldog down. Okay, I hope you got that, Crystal. You didn't get it, did you?
No.
Yeah, just like you got the deer that one. What I did was I hit him with the nick. I was on 100. Right, I'm going to get Snowy River. Look at her go. Because what has changed the dynamic here is this shepherd coming into the path. So it's completely changed the dynamic. It's causing Hershey to kind of chase that dog. And it's causing the little bulldog to go back and chase Hershey like he used to do. All the people who say don't use your hands, don't do that, then I would be interested to see what you do when that little bulldog goes all bulldog. All right, I'm going to get Snowy River. Oh, my little Snowy River. She's so devoted to me. All right, I'm going to get Gemma. Gemma? Get Hershey. Hershey? really just one dog. Gemma, coming into the pack like that will change the whole dynamic. So you better be ready to change your whole dynamic. All right, I'm gonna get Gemma. Gemma! And I'll tell you what happened right there. Gemma was on her way to the pond. And quick. And that's when you need to be able to do it. Let's get up here first. Let's see. You get that? We're going to haul butt down that little alleyway right there. Oh, yes, they are. Get up there so you can get a good clean shot. So you see what Hershey's doing. He's kind of made, he's decided this is his newest victim. Hershey! What he did was sling himself around. And that little bulldog's like, I don't know who to get and which one to get. Oh, look at him go. Well, you're going to have a good shot right here, Crystal. That was just my pager, you guys. That was just my pager. And I'll tell you what, I had put the brakes on him just prior to that with that nick on 100. And I went pop, pop. So, that's the benefit of the pager. So they're all getting sucked away by that dog. I'm going to get Snowy River. Oh, yeah. I was holding it down that whole time, you guys. When I said I'm going to get Snowy River, and it seemed like a long time, but it really wasn't. All right, now I'm going to get these from far away. Hershey! Ah, look at him go. Hershey's the type that needs a lot of training, and he needs a job, that one. Tyson, he's been being good. As long as, Mike, you're just going to have to be committed to using this collar. We're not going to have days. I don't want you calling me up at any point with the story that involves Gemma. Not Gemma, but with the story that involved we didn't have the collar on him that day. Because that needs to be stock equipment on this dog. All through. Anyway, remember, we're using all through to the release command. We're not using okay. Don't use the word okay. We'll get Hershey. Hershey! We'll get Molly. Molly! I hope you got that, Krista. That little dog changes direction faster than me. I don't know if you guys remember this about Molly. I've had her so long, but she used to just run completely away. She was actually found as a stray in North Carolina, and I completely believe it because the little dog would just haul ass. One of those little dogs that didn't know what they had in life. Oh, when they gave me Molly, oh, she had it all. I get on her. Molly! Oh, she had a little bed. She had a little fancy feeder. Oh, she had toys. She had it all. She had it all. What did she do to these poor people? She bit their feet. And then when some workman or delivery man or something came, she bit him too. All right, I'm gonna get Snowy River. I'm gonna get my little bulldog. Get my little bulldog. I'm gonna add just a little bit of nick if I don't get him over here. Oh, he seems to forget about me when he gets in that water. Here he comes. Oh, it's all coming back to him now. And you can tell you're putting too much pressure on one when they don't eat the food anymore. But there are some dogs, you guys. At some point, that girl Linda just posted a thing on my Facebook about this deaf boxer. And let me tell you what, you guys, the story is this long. I don't know if you guys ever went on Edward's page where the story of what the dog did was this long. In other words, they couldn't make it sound less adoptable if they tried. Well, that's what this was, too. Lunges at people, lunges at other dogs, attacks, does this, does that, fill in the blanks. 2 vets have said it's unadoptable. What can they do? They tried the, oh boy, someone's gonna have to get rinsed off. They tried the nothing in life is free method. I got news for you. That doesn't work with dogs. It doesn't even work with people half the time. Hershey, So I want you guys to remember, when you're in the water, you are going to have to be prepared to hold it down a little bit longer. All right, guys, we'll be right back with the next group and more of my crazy stories, and we're going to try to get Summer to bake cookies in there. And Chris was like, yeah, it ought to be funny. That should be the next episode. Bye, guys.